What's up, guys? This is Brian. This is a Till You Collapse podcast, and I'm back. I know it's been a while. I try to do this podcast, but you guys know this podcast is me trying to add value to your guys' lives. I'm a very busy guy. I have multiple companies I run, multiple kids, multiple sports, a lot of shit I do, but this podcast is really important to me, so I promise you I'm going to get in more of a routine. Try to get in a once-a-week routine. It's been a while, but I have something I want to really talk about. And here's another thing. With this podcast, guys, we're really trying to grow it and impact as many people as we can. So if you can please subscribe to it, please leave a review, and please screenshot the podcast and post it on your social media. If you get one piece of value from this, I really appreciate it. And I'll share it. I'll promote you because I do appreciate that share. So please just help us grow this because we're really trying to make an impact and we're getting really serious about it. So appreciate it. So what I want to talk about today is mindset. It's something I've talked about before, but I really want to dig into it about a few things that I hear all the time. And as I've become more successful, I hear this stuff more often. And it's just crazy how much it fires me up because I've lived the life. I've never thought like that, but I'm different than most. And one of the first sayings I want to talk about is something I hear and something when people from the outside looking in look at you and they see a little bit of success. And it's something I'm sure you guys have heard as well. Is must be nice. They see the car, they see the success, they see where you're at now, and they say, it must be nice. And the thing is that kind of mindset, if you have that kind of mindset, you will never reach your goals or have what you want. It must be nice. You think it was nice when I lost everything? As a man, I failed my family and was hiding from repo guys. We didn't have a car to drive our kids around. I didn't have any money in the bank. My credit score was 500 for 10 years. I couldn't buy a car or a house until I was in my mid-30s. Do you think that was nice? Must be nice, huh? You think it's nice that I literally worked 20-hour days for years at a time without making money? Having to hustle on the side just to put food on my family's table and pay my bills? Must be nice. I look at people partying, living their life, working 9 to 5, not giving a fuck about their goals or their future, and I think, shit, that must be nice from the other side. Because I have such big goals and I have such big ambitions, and what you guys don't realize, and when you have that mindset is downplaying everything that anyone successful has done to get to where they're at. Because here's the thing. I have more pressure on my shoulders than you guys would ever imagine. Kids, staff, my team, it's all on my shoulders. Must be nice, huh? You guys the wind blows the wrong way and you guys get stressed out and can't handle what's going on. You guys don't know the stress and pressure it takes to run companies, successful companies, a family, build an empire. And that's why I say with that kind of mindset from the outside in, you will never get to that point, which a lot of people aspire to. Either the cars motivate you, the money motivates you, the trips motivate you, giving back motivates you. Something motivates you because we all want to be successful in one way or another. All of us. From a young age. We got to find what motivates you. But must be nice is not going to get you there. Okay? Because I tell you what, I'm just reaching a little bit of success. And I put myself around people that are way more successful than me. I mean, make me look like I'm broke. And I never think it must be nice because everyone, when I get around these kind of people and I see the work we've all lost everything, by the way. One thing that I notice about very successful entrepreneurs that I meet as I put myself in these situations to improve myself and invest in myself, like I tell you guys, is another thing I want to talk about is overnight success. Everyone I meet, the most successful people, they've lost everything multiple times before. Lost everything. A lot of them are felons. A lot of them are people that aren't educated. It's just crazy to me that it's this factor that's very, very common theme that I'm finding as I get around more entrepreneurs, it's not the little fucking tie and pocket protector and college Ivy education. Honestly, most of the CEOs I meet are rough around the edges, people with hard, tattered past, because the grit that we build up and the tenacity to build a business almost takes you weathering the storm and going through that kind of shit to get to that point. And overnight success, you just see, like you see the Ferrari I have. That car is great, but fuck that car. It's not about the car. I show you the car to show you it. In 12 years, I went from having a car repoed, starting a company with $300, to now I'm buying a car like that. And I'm trying to share with you the story. Shall I show you the car to motivate you? The car is great, but like I said, fuck the car. It's not the car. It's the story of how I got to the car. And here's the thing, guys. I challenge you, if you've ever had that kind of thought, look at someone that has something you want and you think must be nice, or they got lucky, or overnight success. The only way to stop that is on you. There's no special little technique I can give you. It's just you acknowledging that you have that kind of thought. And when you acknowledge that, you stop yourself. And that's really all you can do in that situation. You stop yourself and you use that almost as fuel to your fire and grow as a person and grow your mindset and grow who you are. And then you have to go to work. And that's really, there's no really other way to do it or say it. It's on you to change the way you think. Flip it around. It's going to be, if you're that kind of person that's in the habit of saying that when you see stuff, it's going to have to get out of that habit. But I promise you, once you get your mind going and you combine your mind with the work, is when magical shit happens. And that's what you need to focus on. Not saying shit like, he got lucky, must be nice, overnight success. That kind of mindset is not going to get you where you need to look at the story. And I share my story very vulnerable with you guys. It's embarrassing at times. I told you I failed as a man. I couldn't even put food on my table. You think that feels good for me to say that to you guys? But the reason why I say that to you guys is because I know there's people listening to this that are in that same situation. I know there's people that will relate to that. I know you're thinking, fuck, you can never get out of that situation. I'm here to tell you I did it. It took me 12 years, from 26 to 38. It's not that long a time, guys. But here's the thing. When people are partying, people aren't worried about the future, I put my head down and I worked harder and smarter and longer, and I did things I didn't want to do consistently for 12 years. I didn't worry about what anyone else was doing. I didn't worry about what anyone else thought. I put my head down and I fucking worked. And this message today is, wherever you're at, just realize, you see what I have now. It literally took from me losing everything, starting with $300, 12 years to get where I'm at. That must be nice, huh?